If there's one thing that Demon Slayer has taught me, it's timing. We're back with season 2 of the Fresh Bites Review Show. Where are we, Arfath?
Today we're at Charco, which is a Japanese yakiniku and sukiyaki restaurant. And we're going to be indulging in a Japanese feast today.
My name is Parker Zensai of the Anime Freshman.
Hi, and I'm Arfath of Arfath Eats. And this show is about taking a bite out of anime.
What if I told you you could experience a taste of the Demon Slayer world right here in London? Well, welcome to Charco, a Japanese restaurant that specializes in sukiyaki and yakiniku. An experience so intense it feels like it was forged in the flames of Rengoku's katana and steeped in the soul of Tanjiro's resolve. This isn't just dinner, this is a feast worthy of the Hashira. From melt-in-your-mouth wagyu that could rival flame-breathing first form, to sea urchin fried rice that hits harder than a thunderclap in Flash. And don't even get me started on their sushi. Each piece is handcrafted like a sword at the swordsman village. So whether you're a demon, a slayer, or just a hungry human, step inside. You might not find Muzan here, but you'll definitely find something killer.
Animated by Ufotable, the studio behind the Fate series, Demon Slayer throws you straight into the story of Tanjiro, a kind-hearted boy whose life is ripped apart when demons wipe out his family, leaving only his sister Nezuko, who's been turned into one herself. With nothing left to lose, he joins the Demon Slayer Corps, taking on brutal training, insane sword fights, and some of the deadliest demons you'll ever see. It's a journey packed with emotion, action, and some of the most stunning animation out there, all while Tanjiro fights to protect what little family he has left.
We're finally back.
Can't believe it.
You know what, it's been a long time coming.
It has
Looking
been.
forward to this.
Yeah, me too.
Wait, I say I've been looking forward to this. Don't get me wrong, I have, and I've been waiting for this moment. But do you know where I could be right now? Might check.
No.
You can just say, Zen, do you want food? And the answer will always be yes. But I was going to say, I was looking forward to this. And definitely today, I'm glad that we decided to film today. Anniversary from the last time we filmed.
Super coincidental,
Yeah.
not planned, not on purpose, but the last time we got together was a year ago today. How unreal is that?
However, is out, unplanned.
Yeah.
But to show how much I love you guys, and I could be at home playing the new Demon Slayer game. I could be playing Hinokami Chronicle 2 right now. It's literally waiting for me. Speaking of Demon Slayer, this is exactly why we're here. So regardless, we're definitely happy to be here.
Yeah, I think for myself especially, but I know for both of us, we've definitely got caught into the hype Mugen train with the latest Demon Slayer film already out in Japan and slated to come to worldwide in September.
Yeah, September 12th.
September 12th, yeah. And I think it's already got huge grave reviews, and I think it's really interesting that the series is now kind of diverted in a good way from the series into movies. I'm trying to avoid spoilers as hard as I can, and I'm trying to just ignore everything I see on social media, but the animation quality looks great.
It's
we
up
know
there.
the story is going to go off crazy. We know everyone's going to lock in, and so there's so much to look forward to, you know?
I don't have inside sources, but I've heard from sources that this movie is looking to do what no other anime movie's done, and I am excited to see exactly what they have in mind when they say that.
Yeah, and I think my experience of Demon Slayer movies so far with Mugen Train, with the Entertainment District arc, it's been good. You know, I think to see it though standalone, dedicated 2.5 hours, it's going to be another adventure though for sure. You know, we ourselves had to be strong and disciplined not to just munch on this as soon as it came out, you know.
Don't know about you, but I've been salivating waiting for this.
I know, it's so hungry, and everything smells amazing.
Over here we have the prawn tempura. This actually, coincidentally, you see Inosuke snacking in the forest as he's about to take a bite. The floor opens up and he drops into the Infinity Castle. Do we actually see if he actually gets to eat it?
He eats a lot. I think there's a moment where it could be tempura, it could be also beef. Inosuke is not a delicate fellow. He eats with both hands. He'll have a tempura in each hand.
Even though he looks it, he looks quite.
Yeah, he does.
Over here we have this is the dragon.
The green dragon roll.
The green dragon roll, and we chose this one because it's kind of similar to Tanjiro's, or metaphorically, Tanjiro's breathing technique, where he does the water dragon.
Yeah, so we also move on to a couple of their Charco's specialty sushi rolls. There's 2 with unagi. The first one is the grilled unagi here. The reason I picked this actually is one of the Hashira's, Kobito, I believe his name is, the Mist Hashira. Grilled eel is his favorite. And then the Charco special is very similar, but actually what's really cool is it's almost like a tower with unagi in the middle.
Yeah.
Delicious sauce over it, which is going to be so good. This is the one that's hitting me the most, really looking forward to. And then just a little funny play, we've got some wagyu beef carpaccio. Now the reason I just picked this is because Inosuke can't say Tanjiro's name to save his life.
Kamaboko Gonpachiro! Monjiro! Tanjiro da! Kamaboko Gonpachiro!
He calls him everything under the sun. Does he have a ratio of something like 5 wrong times before he gets it right once?
And honestly, I think my favorite is when he called him Tanjiro Carpaccio. And so we have to have a nod to that. You know, Inosuke's our boy, so I think we should just tuck him, man. You know, I think we should go for it.
I've been ready for that. Itadakimasu.
Wow,
Oh my
this is
God.
absolutely insane.
Where did this come from?
Well, I know, right? Movie magic. Movie
Power
magic.
of it.
Yeah.
Power of it.
Wow, this looks absolutely amazing.
No,
Sorry, I'm getting
I'm
out
a
of my
fan.
seat. This is breaking fourth wall a bit here, but looks amazing,
Yeah.
smells amazing. What we've got in here is A5 Wagyu.
A5. Oh, Wagyu. Got to be A5.
It's going to be so good. I'm so excited for this.
In front of us, we have the sukiyaki.
Yes, so going back to Charco as a restaurant, they specialize in two things. Yakiniku, which is our barbecue here, and sukiyaki, which is a Japanese style hot pot. Funnily enough and interestingly, yakiniku directly translates to grilled meat. And we've had in the past yakitori, which is grilled stick. And sukiyaki is the same, it's kind of grilled, but hot pot style. We've got premium cuts of beef in here, tofu, enoki mushrooms. We've got some fresh veg to throw in there afterwards and some fresh udon to throw in there as well. Here we've got a range of yakiniku meats. So we decided to go a bit adventurous as well as a bit safe. So we've got ox tongue, so it's actually tongue. We've got some great short rib, kalbi, and spiced pork belly over there as well. So a real meaty feast and a real heavy main. You know?
Obviously, we have a nod to the hot pot here. It kind of can tie into Tanjiro in the training arc where he cooked for all of his other companions and everyone there.
Yeah, absolutely. I think one thing Tanjiro loves to do in the series is cook for others. You know, we saw it early on when his family was still alive. He would cook for his brothers and sisters, help his mum, and similarly when he was in the Hashira training arc, despite him being so motivated and the goal to defeat Muzan, he never stopped to actually look after his peers. He would stop and feed them. He would cook for them. He would make grilled onigiri. He would make hot pot, rice, tempura, grilled fish, everything for his peers, and I think that's quite a touching moment that Tanjiro never really forgets his roots and stays humble, you know?
Such a earnest young guy, really, really good. And the barbecue represents...
Well, it just represents the one moment that we keep replaying in our moments. Dun, dun, when Nakami plays her biwa, one of the upper demons for Muzan. Just before that moment, you think Muzan's captured. They blow up the castle, all the Hashira are running towards him, and then obviously the biwa plays. So obviously it's just a little play on playing with fire. I think whilst it's still boiling, shall we dive in?
Let's dive in.
Yeah. Man, that was a fantastic meal, fantastic experience, and it's just been so nice to talk about, one of my favorite animes again, Demon Slayer.
I am satiated, I am satisfied, I am happy with my care. Charco, thank you very much for hosting us today. Without further ado, we're going to draw this episode to a close. It's been fun having you back, and thank you guys for making it this far. Since we know about Demon Slayer, I guess something interesting to ask would be about any theories you have. Like, obviously, the movie is going to drop in a few days from now when this drops. And we're going to go to cinema to watch it, of course.
100%.
What are you expecting?
Taking a trip down Demon Slayer memory lane, I feel like there's definitely going to be things that we're not going to see coming. But I'll be lying if I say I hadn't thought about how the movie's going to go down. I'm also conscious that the movie is part 1 of 3, so it may not be the whole story, but I feel like there's going to be some really important moments. I feel like the key player in my theory is Nakami, the Biwa player. I feel like Tanjiro will be the one who realizes very early on, based on his experience in season 1 of the drum player, whenever the room would shift, that she is the one they need to take out. She'll be the one that stops them dropping into different parts of Muzan's Infinity Castle, because there is no real bottom or floor to Muzan's Infinity Castle, right? So I think the way that the first movie is going to go up is a couple of key matchups, and maybe one of them could even be a casualty. I just can't see all of them dropping into the Infinity Castle and all 9 of them coming back up. I just can't see
we
it.
already lost Rengoku. We almost lost the Flashy Hashira.
Yeah, Tengen, he retired. On
my side of the fence. Good night, guys. On my side of the fence, I feel as though we're definitely going to see Zenitsu lock in and find out exactly why he's been triggered in the way that he has been triggered. We're also going to see, in my honest opinion, and I feel as though, like you, we may see a casualty. I don't know who it's going to be, but I, like you, feel as though it's just going to be a ride, and I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait to see exactly where they go with it. And I don't often go to the cinema more than once to watch a movie, but I'm definitely feel as though this is going to be one of my ones that I do.
We might have to be quick with these tickets, Pete. I saw what happened in Japan, and within a few minutes, the tickets were sold out in the first week of the film, Yeah, so we definitely got to do a little Demon Slayer film party, So, yeah.
Should we grade it?
Would you like me to go first?
Go first.
I think For me, it's the easy A. I can't propel it to an S just yet. I think Demon Slayer is a great concept, great animation, really good music. I don't think we've touched upon the music and score of Demon Slayer, but Lisa in her OP is fantastic. I think she's back for the Infinity Castle OP as well. But I think it still has slow moments or moments that I really don't feel a connection to. I think the Mugen Train arc, Entertainment District arc were great. I feel like maybe the Swordsmith Village arc and maybe the Hashira arc was a bit rushed for me. But maybe it's in preparation for this big final climatic battle.
Putting all their resources into the blockbuster movies.
And I just excuse me. I just can't see this movie doing much wrong. So I'm really excited, and if the 3-part movie is anything of like an Avengers or a Lord of the Rings trilogy, then you're, as you said, we're in for one hell of a ride.
Similar to you, I agree. I will give it an A also. I feel as though Demon Slayer is a solid story. A lot of people critique the fact that it's a simple story, but sometimes simple is good. Like Zenitsu doing that one simple attack is testament to that, because you don't need to go over the top to get your point across.
And I do think that sometimes if you can master simple, you've got something fantastic. You know, it shouldn't take anything away from the quality and the effort that goes into a series like that. And I think maybe one thing that you and I can draw upon is we're veterans, you know, as in a previous episode in Kaiju 8, we're 30, and so we're considered old. But I think, for example, if Demon Slayer is a jumping on point for you, I think it's one of the best jumping on points, because from that first episode, from, like you said, Lisa's opening song, from animation style, the VO quality, you see why so many people grow fond of it. And great character design. Whereas obviously if you've got experience of a more complicated anime in your arsenal, I can see why people make that comment, but I think it needs to be held up as its own thing and appreciated for that.
And let's not forget, it was the anime that got a lot of people into anime during COVID. But overall, Arfath, man, thank you for today.
Thank you so much, Zen. I really appreciate it. This was a great day.
And if you guys have made it this far, we appreciate you. Make sure that you check the back catalogue for our previous episodes. We did season 1. This is now season 2. So if you haven't seen them, we've had a lot of good food and a lot of good anime discussion points. But guys, we appreciate you for making it this far. Keep it fresh.
Thanks. See you next time, guys.
Subscribe and all that good stuff.